Oh yes, where were we when my cell phone started ringing? Um, I don't even remember. How sad is that? Anyway, watch the video lectures. I'm going to see about getting them closed captioned in case anyone has difficulty with hearing impairment. Oh, I remember. The announcements feature in Canvas. Let's go back to Canvas too. Canvas is a new learning management system that CSI is moving toward, and last semester I think there might have been a couple classes that didn't use Blackboard. This semester there are a lot more classes that don't use Blackboard and will use Canvas. By fall of 2016, all the classes at CSI, all the online classes and live classes will use Canvas, and they're not going to use Blackboard anymore. We're kind of a guinea pig test case here, and this course is set up in Canvas. I've been using it a little bit, and I've used both. I've used Blackboard and now Canvas, and I have to say I think Canvas is very user-friendly. It has all the functionality I need as an instructor without a lot of things that I don't know how to use and never will learn how to use. So I'm liking it a lot so far, but it's different. If you're used to Blackboard, it's just different. It's not better, worse, different. It's just challenging because you have to learn something else new. Not only that, you might be taking some other online classes this semester that still are using Blackboard, so you might have to go back and forth between two different learning management systems. If you're interested in some training on using Canvas and Blackboard, nice lady named Isabella has some training scheduled for next week, and and I'm taping this on a Saturday, so when I say next week, I mean the week of the 18th. I've posted an announcement with those dates and times and locations in it so that you'll be able to attend a training if you're interested, or if you have any questions about using Canvas or Blackboard, you can just contact Isabella directly. She's very helpful. The other thing I'm supposed to make sure I tell you is you can't look at the announcements in Canvas if you don't have the announcements preference turned on in your user preferences in Canvas. I do not have the ability to send an email blast to all of the students in the class in Canvas. I used to be able to do that in Blackboard. That means anytime I need to tell you something, it's going to come out in an announcement. And if you don't have those preferences turned on, you will never see the announcements. So that is number one priority for all of you. Please turn on the user preference for announcements in Canvas before you do anything else. Also, I've got Canvas set up so there are modules, and the first week module is posted. There is a quiz in there on the syllabus and a couple discussion boards. Those will be due by the 24th of January, and then your next module will be posted. As you can see from the syllabus, we're not going to go in order on our chapters. We're going to skip around a little bit. I have a reason for that, and you'll know the reason when we get there. I'm also going to spend a little bit more time on a couple of topics than what the book spends because they're specific to Idaho, and I want anyone who does property management to have some additional information on fair housing and the Americans with Disabilities Act, because those are two big federal laws that affect property managers, and I think that it's important for you to have a little deeper, fuller understanding of some of the requirements as they pertain to property management for those two federal laws. So we will spend a little bit more time on those than what the book does. If anything else comes up in the meantime that I think might be pertinent, I'll stick that in too. Your assignments, 50% of your grade in this class will be based on 4 assignments, where we will take a piece of property and we will do some different tasks to market the property, to figure out what might be the best kind of property for your regional area, how to do some numerical calculations about the finances, so you can figure out what might be a good purchase price for a piece of property or how much to charge for rent, and how you can market that property effectively after you get it under management. Some of you may be taking this class because you are interested in property management as a career, and others of you may own investment property that you would like some additional information on managing it for yourself, or maybe you're even going to hire someone to manage it for you, and this would be a good way to get an understanding of what you might be looking for in terms of finding a property manager. We all come from a different place, and I'll look forward again, as I said, to reading your discussion board posts and knowing what that is. One of the other things I just want to kind of touch on, because this chapter is a pretty easy read and it's not going to take you a long time, is that in the discussion boards I will often post a case study. And that is some answers where you can apply the information, some writing that you will apply the information you've learned in the chapter and get your thoughts and opinions on it. I'm not as much interested in what your opinions are as that they seem well reasoned and that you've fully answered the questions that are posed and that you have thoughtfully replied to others' posts. Now, this is my first time posting a discussion board or anything else in Canvas. So if you are having any trouble, you can't figure out, I've got a setting wrong, I don't know what it might be, please tell me if you're having something that's not working right so I can fix it. I can't fix it if I don't know it's broken, and I really want you to have a good experience here. I want to learn how to use this program effectively, and since you're going to be using it if you take additional classes at CSI, it will be helpful to all of us. So please don't ever feel like I'm going to be upset if you tell me I made a mistake, because I make them all the time and I'm learning a lot of this stuff just like you are. So I think we'll learn together and I think we're going to have a good time. I'm not sure exactly what all we're going to do throughout the whole semester. I don't have everything posted and completed yet, so we might be changing up some things as we go. So pay attention to the announcements, as I said, and I'll try and communicate with you as much as I can through this forum. But that's going to about wrap it up for me today. So I look forward again to having you in class this semester. And I hope that we have a great time together. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you and talk to you soon. Bye now.